Are you operating through a spirit of witchcraft? I have a word from the Lord he wants me to share. Before I get to his word, I'm going to give some understandings that he provided to kind of help you see what that looks like. He is really serious about his saints right now and the fact that there is a spirit of witchcraft operating through a lot of his children. This also isn't regarding witchcraft where it's like distinct occult practices or rituals or stuff within that. This is specifically speaking of how the Lord looks at it in the spiritual side based off of his word, which is that witchcraft is the root of rebellion. So pray for confirmation as well as discernment for any words that you hear. I'm just going to get right into it. So the question is, are you operating through a spirit of witchcraft? Yes, there is a such thing as Christian witchcraft. Control, envy, manipulation, robbery, and idolatry are all under the spirit of witchcraft. Areas in your life you aren't allowing the Lord to deal with, and he gave me 1 Peter 1, for how long and rough that may be, has led you to rebel. This rebellion has opened you up to attacks, but also opportunities where you partner with the enemy. The Lord wants me to pause right here and explain that this isn't for the ones who find things surfacing in their heart as they are abiding with the Lord and just going through the sanctification process, refinement process, and like a series of graduations in their walk right now with him. Also, if they are going through deliverance or have come out of deliverance, they are probably, if that is something that was in their life or their spirit or people around them, battling the spirit of witchcraft. That's two very different things than having your heart open to it and then just being oppressed by it. So he just wanted me to really give that distinction that those who aren't necessarily operating through witchcraft, they're maybe just getting oppressed or things are surfacing in their life, but he is removing them away. Keep pressing in, doing what you're doing, allowing him to complete his perfect work. This is for those who feel they aren't doing anything wrong in their approach to God. The ones who have been convicted but ignore him. The ones who hear him but approach what he has shown them in their own understandings or works to make it better. Who have usurped his authority and placed themselves as the one to fix themselves and have him co-sign it, which is manipulation. To keep living life and operating out of their gifts as they like because they're attached to a false sense of confidence and identity because they have these works. So this could be people who are highly gifted, already in leadership positions, or even if it may be for you, you find yourself thinking, well, I can do it myself. Thanks for showing this to me, God. I'll handle it from here. As rebellion. You're usurping his authority as the author. It's his penmanship that defines you. So this is the word that the Lord gave me. Thus says the Lord. You have become a Saul. You gossip and rob and persecute my anointed. You sit on your throne, operating out of your gifts and not relationship with me. My little one, this cannot be so. You silenced my voice and the enemy sits in my spot. This is witchcraft. As the serpent speaks, you operate in accordance to his counsel. The tormenting spirit is there. When I have sent my saints, your brothers and sisters, to warn you, you threw spears at them. You stole from them. You slandered them, not realizing you were doing this to me. My child, my ways are simple. Why overcomplicate them? What does it profit you to increase on a throne if you have not me? The same throne I've given you. Your pride will cost you. There will be a fall because I'm coming. Harden not your heart. Allow me to work on you, to satisfy you, to show you how I see you. Release these things to me. I will judge my house first. I see all matters, secret counsels and hearts. You'll be judged for every word, thought, and action. Why not repent and humble yourself? I gave my life for you to be in fullness of me. Oneness with the Father. I have given you a helper, yet you grieved his voice. Now the enemy whispers, the false Holy Spirit, and you follow. Yet you think it's you. Oh child, do you not see? You were created to be in a relationship with me. If you reject this, you aren't alone. You're not making thoughts on your own. You're in a relationship with the enemy who has been hiding until this moment. Turn back to me, child. Enter into my rest. Peace I have to give you from this distress. I have deeper truths and things to show you. I love you, my child. Hear my voice and harden not your hearts. Allow me to cultivate in you the things you desire. Turn into me so I can put you on the pure path to operating out of those desires, to purify your hearts and increase your love. I give you your heart's desire, but that comes from me being invited back into the throne of your heart to sit. Turn into me, child. In the same measure you judge, I will judge you. If your heart is not pure before me, yet you judge, woe unto thee. Yeshua. So that was the word. Praise God. I hope that you guys have a blessed day.